What is going on, my RV Insiders? I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm Glenn and welcome to the RV Insider. Today we are going to be taking a walk through this 2025 Wildwood FSX 266 BHXL. The FSX line has packed a lot of stuff into this RV. They've tried to make the FSX line fully featured, lightweight, and easy to tow. And some of the ways they've done that is this is a non-slide unit. Still has bunks in it, still has a nice seat bed area. They say it sleeps up to 8. We'll take a look at that when we get inside of it. Before that, if you guys are interested in getting some more information or would like to purchase this RV or an RV like this, I'll leave my contact information below along with all the technical specs and pricing. Now let's get inside and take a look at this. Again, this is the 266 BHLE. This is a bunkhouse model, limited edition. That's what those designations are for. As we walk in here, you'll notice there is a lot of room in here. There's a lot of room in here because Forest River got some feedback that a lot of people didn't use the dinette. So what they've done is they've replaced the dinette with this fold-down couch. What that does is it moves space back and out of the floor, so you have plenty of walk space. A couple nice things about this couch. Or you get the L, comes all the way down, but like I said, this sleeps 8. How do we sleep 8 people in here? Well, this does fold down into a very, very long bed. So if you need to sleep an extra person, an adult or something like that, this is a perfect place to do it. 2 smaller kids will fit on there. And there's plenty of space underneath here. So what you see here is the table that replaced the dinette. It's a fold-out table, expands the length of the couch just like you saw, folds out, and gives you a place to eat if you want to eat inside. A lot of the customers told Forest River that they didn't use the inside dinette very often, so that's why they did away with the dinette, but they still gave you the option to use a table. Now, if you don't use the table in here, you could always take it outside and use it for extra counter space outside or whatever you'd like to use it for. Moving down to the end of the couch here, we've got plenty of space down on this end. Really deep pocket to put some stuff. Moving up a little bit, we have some coat hangers, maybe a place to put a dog leash, sweaters, whatever you might need, rain jackets. Moving up, we've got this deep cabinet. Spans all the way down, has back access from both sides there. Same thing with this one, super long cabinet. Goes all the way back in there, all the way down. Have access from that other one right there. We've got the accordion style blackout shade here. Easy to lift up, easy to put down if you need light or you want to get rid of some light. Give you some privacy. We have an emergency exit door and this giant bay window on this side. Moving over a little bit, we have our temperature control knob right there. That controls our Coleman AC. This is a 13,500 BTU AC. This will cool this thing down super quick. And this also comes equipped with a 20,000 BTU Furrion or Suburban furnace actually. Next, we're moving on to our, I believe this one is Furrion. This is a Furrion 10.5 cubic foot fridge. So you got your refrigerator part there. Got a nice deep freezer, some shelves. Keep some ice cream in there when it's warm out. Moving around. We've got these double bunks with the cutout storage space underneath. And this bottom bunk does fold up. It's kind of hard to put up with the mattress, but there is a hinge right there. So if you need to store something a little bit larger in here, maybe put the bikes in here, might be able to even fit a kayak with how much space you got down here. That's a place you could do it. But you do have the double, well, I wouldn't call these a double bunk, I'd call them 1.5 bunks. Moving over, we got some pantry space. Very deep cabinets. It's one thing I do like is these are some deep cabinets in here. We have got our stovetop with 3 burners. One thing I like is they do put the cast iron top in here. Cast iron's great. I like it a lot better than the glossy steel ones that they used to use. So that's a huge improvement. With a glass top, fold it down, you can use the top to put some stuff on. Below that, this is another thing Forest River got a bunch of feedback on, is not a lot of people use the ovens. So what they did was, instead of taking overhead space, they moved the microwave to underneath of the burners, got rid of this oven entirely. So now we have something that's much more useful, and we've taken out an appliance that doesn't really have a whole lot of use, at least for weekenders, or maybe you're gone for a week or so, but still, it's not something that gets used very often for part-timers. Next, we have this farmhouse style sink. One nice thing about this is it is a huge area to be able to do dishes in, or to stack dishes in. We've got this residential style faucet right here, nice to move around. And if you've never seen one of these, this is a cup cleaner. Put the cup on top of it, shoots water out, cleans the inside, and then it spills back in down into the sink. We got plenty of counter space over here. Maybe you want an air fryer or something like that. Good spot to put it. Maybe a crock pot. You got your AC outlet right there. One thing you gotta be careful of is this is a plastic molded top. If you're cooking on the stove, you don't want to put a pan directly on this. It will melt it, it will burn it, it won't look good. So be cautious of that if you do get a plastic molded countertop. Got some space underneath of the sink here. Put soaps and scrub daddies and stuff like that. Going right here, we have a nice deep drawer. We got 6 of those. Place to put all of your utensils. Maybe a junk drawer or 2. Some spices. On this wall we have a TV backer, so if you want to put a TV up, they already got the spot marked out for you, along with the necessary hookups to make it easy. Right below that we have our control panel. So what we got going on here is the water pump, the water heater, all of the inside overhead lights, the 12-volt awning, and our gauges to show all of our tanks and our battery. Moving back here, we are going to take a look inside of this bathroom. So we'll start right here. We got this nice corner sink. What this does is it gives us a lot more floor space when we're using the toilet, and we'll get there. But nice space. Put an outlet here in case you use like electric toothbrush or a water pick, something like that. They want to give you some outlets. Maybe use a hairdryer wire in here, and they give you some counter space to be able to put some stuff. Up here we got our medicine cabinet with a mirror. Plenty of space in there. It's deeper than most medicine cabinets. They do give you quite a bit of space. Underneath of here, got some more space. And now we're getting to the toilet. This is a plastic toilet. It's not porcelain, but they do give you plenty of foot space. That way you're not cramped up in here trying to use the bathroom. Right behind the shower, before we get to it, there is some space where you have these adjustable shelves if you want to put linens or something. We got this giant pan in the bottom, so you do get a lot of floor space in here. One thing I am disappointed in is they did put the vent fan in here, but they didn't put it in the shower. And I'll show you why this is an issue. So if I stand in here, I am 6 foot. There's not a whole lot of space for me to move around in here. Every other Wildwood FSX I've been in has put the vent in the shower so that you get that extra space, but it would be difficult. So if I'm in here showering, you can get it up in there, but if you're 6'2", you're gonna have to start bending over or get a chair in here or something. So that's one thing that I don't know why they didn't just move that over there a little bit. But I'm nitpicking at this point. It's still, they still give you a nice large shower pan, but if you're under 6 foot, you're good. If you're over 6 foot, might have to use the camp shower or start ducking a little bit. Moving back here to the bed, we have a custom king. So what that means is it's slightly shorter and slightly less wide than a normal king. But I'm all the way back here, so you can see how much headroom I have left. Turn around, still got foot space down there, and I can come back up this way a couple inches. And there's plenty of space for probably another one of me to get on this bed easily. We got some cabinet space next to us. We've got a pantry for clothes. I'm just kidding. But there's a place to hang clothes and fold them in there. Place to put your socks and underwear up in the top here. Nice big space along the bed, and an outlet next to it if you want to put some stuff. If you have a CPAP, want to charge your electronic devices at night, and that's on both sides. Now we have these giant windows in this bedroom with the privacy accordion shades. We've got another TV backer on this wall, along with the necessary hookups if you want to add a TV to it. Underneath the bed, we got some struts to help us assist. And we got our pass-through. So we have the pass-through door on both sides. So if you need to access something from inside the RV or outside the RV, you can have that option. Here we have a place to put those square canvas bags that or baskets that you would see. That's what this slot is actually made for. It's made for 4 of them to fit in there. And then below that we have some space for some shoes. Turning around here, one nice thing is they do include a barn style door, so you don't have to take up floor space with a swinging door. These walls are 2-inch thick. They are fiberglass on the inside for the insulation. We're going to take a look at the outside here, starting at the front, working our way around. We have got, actually I'm going to start over here. We have got this nice little area, and this is on most, if not all, Wildwood trailers I've seen for the past couple of years, is this little caddy system. Nice place to put your tow chains, your 7-way. I always like hooking my breakaway cable up in there just so it doesn't get moved around a whole lot. We've got our manual style jack, standard 20-gallon propane tank. We have got a solar input right there, so if you bring a panel with you, you can plug it in to keep your batteries topped up if you need to. We have got manual stabilizing jacks on all 4 corners. Here is our first pass through right here. We've got a pass through that goes all the way through. It's nice and deep and wide, and we have our full size spare tire in here. We have a 6-gallon on-demand hot water heater. We have got our 15-amp outlets right there. We've got fresh water connection. There's our Suburban furnace. Here's something nice, is you have this quick disconnect for the propane. So if you bring a griddle or something with you, quick connect it in there, runs off the propane from the front tank. Got another stabilizing jack. We have the Lippert on-the-go ladder receiver. What that tells me is, usually when I see that, it tells me that the RV has a walkable roof, and this one does have a walkable roof, which makes it nice for whenever you're doing maintenance, trying to keep up on your RV. I suggest checking your seals 3 to 4 times a year just to make sure everything's still looking good, there's no punctures in the roof. And speaking of the roof, this does have a TPO membrane on top. Moving over, we have a rear view camera mount right there, so if you want to get a Furrion rear view camera, it mounts directly on there. Easy hookup. It comes with the camera and the LED screen that goes with it, so you don't have to worry about trying to hook it up through your car's entertainment system. You just have a separate screen for it, making it easy. Moving down a little bit, you got your steel bumper that holds the Stinky Slinky in it. We have got our coax cable input right here on the back. Another stabilizer with our low port drain. We've got our sewer connections right here. So we've got our black tank and our gray tank valves. It's nice because they color code them. And the gray tank and black tank on this are both 40 gallons, and the freshwater tank is 54 gallons. We have got our city water connection, our black tank flush. This is a 30 amp supply, twist lock. That's pretty standard nowadays. I haven't seen the old three-prong style in quite some time, so we're probably past those days now. There is the other side of our pass-through. You can see our struts for our bed right there. And moving on to some technical stuff here. The dry weight on this is 5,032 pounds and a hair under 30 feet. The GVWR is 7550. So there it is. That they try to really pack it in on these FSX models and try to keep the cost low for you guys. It is a very competitive RV, and they've just been getting better. When the FSX line was first rolling out, they were bare bones. Now they are adding a lot of features that people have given them feedback on, and it's cool to see them. One thing I didn't even touch on was the new aluminum paneling they're using on the side. It's gray and white with gold accents, and I think it looks really good. It feels like it's a higher quality RV, even though it is still aluminum side. It's not fiberglass, but it does look nicer than the corrugated style aluminum. So very cool to see that. It looks very impressive, and they've really done a good job with the FSX line over the past couple of years. I'm very happy to see that. If you guys are interested in the model, in this model or another RV that we've done on this channel, reach out to me. I am a salesperson for this brand, and I'd be happy to help you guys out or get you any information. Again, leave a comment down below if you guys have any more additional questions. There are going to be some technical specs down below, along with some pricing and my contact info. And I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this tour. My name is Glenn, and I will see you in the next one.